Yo, what's up, guys? We back. Week 18. I was on. I said, might as well just knock out the last game. That's what we're about to do. I took care of the training and all that, so let's go. They can wear all red. I guess we'll wear all orange. I watched the game. He played with Motec, or Motec played against them, and they freaking tied. So hopefully we don't tie here.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and we've got high-flying offenses set to take off. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Bills, and it comes your way next.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Bill Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Denver Broncos.
I don't think I thought this all the way through. These colors too similar.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy
Good, Josh.
of 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
After what we saw last week, over 400 yards passing, the obvious thing is to go talk to him. I want to talk to his receivers, and boy, were they enthusiastic about what happened then, and they can't wait for this week's game.
He was hitting them outside, over the middle, everywhere, and for his efforts, of course, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to
nice.
get this one across.
I don't know where Josh went. He's supposed to be watching that.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones.
Oh, missed him.
Jones breaking from the contact.
All right.
Him to the ground just shy of midfield. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The give is to Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Ah, come on. We're right there. Maybe I should have spotted it out on him.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical.
Nowhere. Good job, Aiden.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game.
6 of them, okay.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. A beautiful fake. It showed some tough running.
Here, Marshawn.
Drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's the ex-Florida game.
There we go.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Mahomes going to throw.
Get him. I'll take that.
Line, but it's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. The kick by Sanders is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was
we almost had it.
Return, able to get out across
Good job, Ward.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
There we go. That was some good block. I see him out there. They're a little bit more agile now.
Running back's a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus? That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a give to Taylor.
Oh, I thought he brought both of them.
Before he's brought down. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Flushed out right. And this is
Nice pass. Just lobbed up there to where only he can get it.
Taylor there to make the grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside of the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
He had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Oh, that might be too much on it. That wind blowing like crazy. Yeah.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So
all right, defense. We cannot let them get what they got last time. Come on.
They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort.
There we go. Good job, Josh.
That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Good on.
The pressure right. He can't get him down. And he gets this up to the 34.
All right, Pat.
They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Here's Piron.
Ooh. Ow. Good hit, though, Justin.
He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football,
okay, it's 4th down. I'll take that.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. The return is Ward. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive...
I ain't 78. That's Ed, bro. You got to move. You can't just get stuck, though.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 11. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
Right.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Good catch.
His man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a big play there for the Broncos. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Come on, Mike, get off the block, bro. Go get the other guy.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So, I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is... And shutting him off, now open field. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited, let's go.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold
That's Roquan. I thought that was Leighton with the ability. Leighton ain't got no ability.
They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Taylor.
Come on, Ed.
At the 18-yard line.
I see you moving lateral, man. You gotta move vertical, man. Come on. Man, don't give me no 2-minute warning in this situation. Fools in 3 deep.
Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what
See if I can get Taylor again on the wheel route.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Alright, they over that.
Eluding the pressure right.
They all over that.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick...
And he will take
Good
it
stuff.
in for a Bronco touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Dang, how far I gotta took the dunk down, bro? Man, kicking the heck out of it.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man is born. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Mahomes. Incomplete.
Straight in the dirt. Hey, man, whoever running Buffalo, they need to be fired.
But still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The 1st sack, the 1st turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school.
Good job, Jordan Davis.
The new school defense,
good stuff.
taking the ball away.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Here's Ward to return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the offense
will see if we can get another scope.
The new set of downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, that's too easy.
He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives.
Thank you, I did it again.
Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Oh, that's a turnover though. That's not too bad.
And here comes a return from just beyond the
Here,
goal
Justin.
line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard
All
line.
right, that's what y'all want to do.
They got to
Oh
get to the
shit!
line quickly. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for Bourne.
Good job, Jalen.
Across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it.
I ain't play. Just toss it over him. It's too easy.
Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Here we go. That's what I've been trying to do, but been forgetting.
This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Why would he come? That's not who I'm sending. That made no sense. If he stayed there, he had him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Good job, Sauce. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Now 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw.
There we go. Sit down somewhere. Good job, Jalen.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go.
We got plenty of time to score.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Horrible blocks.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
They want me to run it.
Switching hands with very little time.
I guess it's good for one play.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 2nd and 9 now. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for
Man.
final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way.
He stepped into that one.
They carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Tucker with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we come upon halftime with a visiting. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in this second half?
Oh, War, you got
It's not
kissed up.
been a competitive game to this point. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And we have seen him to this point with 4 touchdowns. We get a glance at his work. It's been good work.
Oh, it's been excellent work, and it's made so much better by our guys. Look at that montage of great plays that they've put together. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, you speak it pretty well. But these guys, the pictures they put up,
very good, and he's got his team in the lead right now.
Man, where the hell did he come from?
That defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
Who?
Flushed out right. He's got his pass-catching tight end.
Dang, Kyle.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A huge play there for Denver. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch
Man,
a great
snagged
run,
it from
but when it's a
Justin.
great run with broken contact,
Stiffed arm him and just took off.
That was a nice play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They give to Taylor out of the game. This time they were ready for him.
Blocks is there. It's just like one person we need to beat.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They go to the ground again.
There we go. That's a little better.
Be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23. 60 yards rushing for him now to this point. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Here we go.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd.
Oh, nobody there. That's an easy touchdown. Everybody just touched somebody.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
Thank you.
Take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jonathan Taylor, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8.
Go ahead, Justin.
Get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Oh, I forgot to do this.
Ready to go for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half.
Marshawn.
Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime.
Why the hell was he so far back?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play fake. Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll go for a gain of 7.
Man, died enough. I ain't lie.
A give to the fullback on the dive.
God,
And he
Justin?
immediately there.
Why are they running so many running backs? They don't even just have one. Like every time it's a new one.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past.
That should have been fumble, bro. That's a whole fullback.
Talk about free safeties. I think one word comes to mind: range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get
Michael.
again. And he is met at the line
Aww.
of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
All right.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now here's Mahomes. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
Well, this is certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around.
Should be all right, I think.
They even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On the give, this is their fullback. And some space here.
Well, they're really running with a fullback, though. And he's, like, doing good. Where the hell is Ronald at? Is he hurt or something?
Now a carry here for their fullback. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much.
This shit crazy.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. The quick slant caught.
Wow. Why the hell did Ulysses back up so damn much?
Number 8 on the year. And the Bills are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr.
Oh, yeah, let's go, Jonathan.
There he goes, left
He's on.
side. And all the way
Untouched.
home, the Broncos score. Jonathan Taylor, 75 yards. And the Broncos look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to
75 yards.
One team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
We should have stopped the damn fullback.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Like, they just benched Ronald Jones, I guess.
The last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there.
Good job, Jalen. I thought he was going to break that.
Groove here this go around. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
He tried to break it. Man, just got physical with him.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25.
And I picked to get 5 sacks on Pat Mahomes. What was I thinking? What was I thinking?
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Ah, he got it off. Good hit, Jordan.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. 165 yards rushing now for the Eagles,
165.
leader coming into this ball game. Taylor. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box.
What the hell was that?
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline.
I don't know how I just stayed in bounds.
Both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Man, that was glitchy.
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start
The
their
good
next
thing is
drive.
they got to pass, so I don't really have to worry about them running.
And that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up
Could
going
be a
nowhere.
screen.
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on
It's
base,
not.
they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter
Good
on the
hit.
sideline puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Oh, look, they keep switching it.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Damn
And he's
screen.
able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
This man is throwing
We're
it.
inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again
Screen.
on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And
Here,
he'll bring it
Jalen.
up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Like, as a fullback, the only person they got, bro, because assume that that's the only place he's going to.
They'll look to throw again.
Good job, Kenner.
It's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Now
Another
Mahomes
screen, just in the dirt.
and it's incomplete. They
And
could
4th
not
down, that's what you do. You throw it in the dirt.
They had to go for it with such little time
guess.
remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see
Dang.
what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, another run. Taylor, and inside the down. 186 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A give for Taylor running right side.
Ooh, tried to strip it. See if I can get close to 200.
To their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
We should block. We should be alright.
On second down.
Oh yeah, it's touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone.
That's what I
It's
want.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
They're going to do a Hail Mary? Okay.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to
Really?
erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to
That's what you want to do, Pat. Okay. Just pad the stats, then Pat.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play
Malik Willis. I ain't 9 for 9. I ain't know that. 9 for 9, 334 yards, 5 touchdowns. Hey, that's one way to cap off the end of the season. Perfect. Rushing, Jonathan Taylor, 206 yards. 4 touchdowns. Receiving, Hollywood, Kyle Pitts. Jonathan Taylor had 3 through the air. Dang, 3 and then 4. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor went crazy. Kenyon Green had 3 pancakes. And that's pretty much it. The rest of them, the 3 guys. Justin Flo was leading the league or leading the team in tackles, and he got hurt. Josh had 7. Jalen Phillips had 2 sacks. And we had 1 pick with Jalen. I don't even remember the pick, but we're going to give him some more power. That's going to help him in the long run, plus 2. He got 87 now to go with 88 speed. That's dangerous. Defense weak, which Motek ain't played yet. Let's take a look at the in-season stats. Malik Willis ended up with 5,500 yards, 70 touchdowns, 25 picks, 75% completion. That's not bad at all. Rushing, Jonathan Taylor finished with 2,500 yards, 31 touchdowns. Only had the 1 fumble, which is a strip, so it's not bad. 53 broken tackles. Receiving, Hollywood Brown put up 1,900, 21 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts 1,100, 15 touchdowns. Travis Kelce 850 and 9. Jamar Chase about 670 and 10. Jonathan Taylor at 530 with 9 through the air. And the rookie John Smith, about 303 touchdowns. Not bad. Not bad at all. Rondale, due to Kyle Pitts, barely got play time. Blocking. I wish they showed total pancakes, but they don't. But Mackay played 14 games, didn't allow a sack. Ed played 17 games, 700 snaps, no sacks. I think David had that sack before I got him. So technically on my team he didn't have none. And Kenya, he had all those. Defensively, Josh Jones finished with 95 tackles. 8 tackles for loss. 1 sack. 6 interceptions, 1 deflection, 3 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, and 2 touchdowns. Not bad. Justin had a good rookie season. 4 picks, 11 tackle for loss, 86, 3 deflections. Okay. But if we look at like the sack wise, Jalen Phillips 29.5 sacks, Michael Parsons 11, Aiden Hutchinson, he was doing so good, and then he just like didn't do anything the last couple weeks. But he ended up with 9.5. Jordan Davis finished with 5. That's pretty much it. And then Jermaine, he only had 1. He didn't really play that much this year because we was healthy. Kicking, Justin Tucker was 7 for 7, longest was 65. And we missed 3 extra points because the jump was moving too fast, but alright, we only punted the ball 6 times. Kick returns. Yeah, I mean, Ward did alright. He didn't do, I don't know. 25.4, and the average, when you get the ball at the 25, that's really not good. Yeah, about 10 yards. Punt returns, not bad. Why is my Kendrick up here? I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's the end of this one. So yeah, we'll see y'all in the next one.